Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Life with Liz. Uh, Today I just feel like I need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and also comment. Let's encourage each other and enjoy today. I really hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, how are you doing? How's your Sunday afternoon? I really hope you're all doing well. So for me, my Sunday has been great. Today I went for a church service, but we were meeting near, just around. Normally my church is in town, CBD, and so today we were just having like a homely meeting. It's called a Sanctuary Church meeting, whereby we met quite a number of disciples. Yeah, and it was quite a lot of fun. Lately, I've been going through a lot. I've been going through struggles that you really can't tell everyone, but and the reason I love the church that I go to is that we have disciples. Disciples are these people who are put within your circle so that you can be able to reach them when you're going through tough times in life. Sometimes you might be just need to meet whereby people are congregating for the word of God and just be encouraged, yeah, and get to feel closer to God, because no matter how strong we are, sometimes we just we need each other. We need someone to encourage us, someone to tell us everything is going to be okay despite our challenges. Sometimes and you might be going through things that you just can't tell everyone, but you need to share with someone. You need to bring that out. You need to pray together, cry together, talk about these things, encourage each other, and just get to know that this is life. And these things are happening to us, and you're not the only one who's going through this, but there are also so many people who are going through it. And one of the things that really got to encourage me today, the sermon was actually really good. It was about the parable of the Good Samaritan, and this was just talking like our preacher today was just talking about love and giving, and like how connected you are in God and how far you're willing to go just to give, like the parable of the Good Samaritan. We have the priest who went by and saw this stranger who was beaten up. And of course, as the Christians that we are nowadays, it's so easy for us to brush out things. People are going through depression, people are going through a lot. And sometimes you just want someone, you see someone who is in church, who lives their life as a Christian, and you feel like maybe they're the good person to share with your problem. But apparently, you realize that sometimes good people are actually not in the church, they're outside. And basically, just like the priest saw this person struggling with lifeless, lying down there lifeless, and ready to welcome any kind of help, the priest passed aside, also with the Levites. But the Good Samaritan, he was on a journey. You know what it takes for you to plan a journey and all these things. But when this Good Samaritan saw this guy lying on the ground lifeless, he took it upon himself to just bandage this guy, pour his very expensive oil on him and pour his wine on him, just to on the wounds, and cleanse them and wrap them. And he took this wounded guy, put him on the donkey, took him in, and went and just nursed him. And when it was time for him to go, he left him with the caretaker and assured the caretaker that, please take care of this guy, but when he is well, on my way back, I'll cater for any extra expense. That is how giving this Good Samaritan was. Can you imagine that he was not related to this guy? He had nothing to do with him. He was just on his journey going somewhere. But all of a sudden, he meets this person and everything has to get to a standstill, because he sees that someone here needs compassion. Someone needs love. Someone needs kindness. Someone is at the verge of dying and they need your help. The least you can give, they'll take it lifeless, Yeah, and just like that also, the things that we go through in life, we struggle so much. People are going through depression. People are going through financial stuff. People are going through family issues that you can't even share with people. People are struggling with their marriages or relationships. People are struggling just to be great parents, because there's so much that is happening out here. And even raising kids, it's something that we were never taught in school, And so you find that there's so many challenges happening out here. We don't even know what to do with everything. Like when we went to school, we were taught about biology and Kiswahili, English. Nobody actually told us about these things that are happening in real life. How to raise your kid, how to manage challenges, in marriage, and all these things that are happening in our lives. And so at the end of the day, I just feel like we are all so overwhelmed and we don't know where to get the help. And sometimes the help just comes from the within neighbor, someone who can give you a heart to listen, someone who can give you a hug, someone who can just tell you, it's going to be well. That's all you want to hear. You want to know that God is watching. You want to know that despite all these challenges we're going through, God is there. He's with us. There's a purpose for everything. And at the right time, He will show up. Trust me. He will show up. So as a single parent, I've been going through a lot. Just challenges. I'm on my own business. So sometimes business fluctuates, Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. And sometimes it can really be down, And you look at things and you're like, wow, how comes I didn't see this one coming? But anywho, it's here. You have to deal with it, And you realize that these kind of situations make you go back through the memory lane and just look at the things that have gone wrong with your life, especially financially, where you should have invested, you never did invest well. Or like some of us were raised in Eastland, we came from underdog families. There was nothing like teaching people on how to invest, because even having a meal a day was just a miracle, And so no one will think that kids, when you're raising them, you need to tell them about life and what happens. And also when you start touching finances before you have families and everything, you need to organize yourself. You need to invest while you're young. Nobody told us about these things, And so for this reason, you find that there's so many instances you got to have money, but you didn't invest it the right way, or rather you spend it the right way. And now at this particular time, you feel like you're in so much need, but no one is there to help, No one is there to help. And as much as no one is there to help, you have responsibilities that they're just looking at you like this. They just... like you have to deal with them. You have to pay bills. You have to take care of your kids. You have to stop being a woman and man up. There's so many challenges that are going on in life, and you just feel so overwhelmed, so drained. Like there's only so much that you can take in as a human being. And also being as a woman, we are created to be fragile, and just fragile human beings, very delicate. But life doesn't give us that. Life doesn't know about us being fragile and that we are women and all these things. And sometimes you just have to find yourself, man up. And I think a few of my friends have reminded me how I'm coming from so far, especially, this is a story for another day. COVID time. COVID, if you ask me in very simple words, COVID was the end of the world, and then God just thought, no, not now. So basically, that's what COVID did to me, and things were really bad. But a few of my friends have just told me, Liz, you know what? If I look at your life right now and the way I saw you during COVID, they told me, actually, this is the word my friend used. During COVID, you are a refugee, It's only that your looks were not matching your problems, but you are a refugee. And actually, God has lifted you from there so high up that even us who are helping you cannot reach that level. And so one of them was just telling me, teach us how you do your thing. Teach us how you hustle. Sigh. This gave me just a deep breath. You know why? Because sometimes we struggle so much in life and we think like God has forgotten us, And until someone talks into you and reminds you how far you've come and the challenges that you've gone through and the distance that God has lifted you from down to up, then you realize, God is there. Like, for example, when I was going for this meeting, it's just quite near. So when I was using public means, and so I decided I'm going to tell the makanga, that I need to pay such amount because I'm just alighting like 5 place that I was going was like 3 minutes away, and he told me, no, you have to pay full transport. I was like, oh God, it's because they're seeing how I'm wearing and everything and they think I'm all moneyed, So I'm speaking to my heart and I'm telling God, the next public means that will come here, God, speak to them that they just charge me the amount that is supposed to be charged, right? And so this time round, I'm even afraid to ask for them to allow me to go in with minimal amount. And so I just go in. And then I decide I'm not going to give coins. I'll give them a note. May God speak to them so that they'll give me the right change. Surprisingly, when I reach at my destination, getting out of the car and I'm paying, and I'm actually giving back my balance, the deduction is the same thing that I had requested from the other matatu, but they refused. And I was like, okay, so God, you're present. You're listening to me. What I just don't understand is why I'm going through so much. And I'm just feeling like you're not here. But you are. Lesson is, God is there. Whatever you're going through, whatever struggles you're going through in life, be it depression, be it raising kids on your own, be it financial, be it medical, there's so many things that people are struggling with. Like, this is just to mention but a few, but I know if I'm to list here, the list is endless. But whatever the situation, please know God is there, and God is watching, and God is listening, and God is not yet done with your life. It's not over until He says so. Have a great Sunday. May you be blessed. May you be strengthened in every point that you feel weak. May God meet you at your point of need. And we'll catch up again on these talks. Thank you so much. Enjoy my video. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe so that you may see anytime I post a video. Thank you so much. Love you all.